Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Whatever this is, we're on YouTube. So, yesterday, we RTV'd the distributor into the old Dodge. Then we took the Mercury out. Mercury ran good. So today, I guess what we're going to try is take that battery, swap back into Dodge, and then crank her up, see if she runs. Just be a short little video today. It's about to rain. So we're gonna pull this battery out that don't fit in here. It's gotta come out sideways. Like that. No. When are they gonna make these things lighter? Let's try this one more time. You let me in? Don't touch. And you have to get in it. It might. It might help if we put our gas tank back in. Let me grab this. I'm gonna take this here off. I like to set it in this way. Then I can take my fuel hose and pick up two, set it down in there. Alright, we good. Let me in. Don't touch my car. I like it more. Did I even plug everything back in? Apparently I did. It's amazing to me how well that runs. Oh wait. Maybe it's not the distributor that's leaking. Could it be the oil pressure sensor? I think it's the oil pressure sensor. Yeah. Wow. I'm great at this diagnostic thing. I'm just kidding. This thing's just such a nightmare to get back there. I don't know. Let me see if I can get in a place where you guys can see this. I was just looking at it. So if you look right back down in there, whatever that thing, don't focus on my finger, is all the way back down there where that little shiny white spot is. That's where it's coming out. So I'm guessing that's gotta be the oil pressure sender. So give it to me. Hose. You're always one complicating things up. Not letting go. Alright, so that means I believe that is the exact culprit. Alright guys, I'm gonna try and keep this one a little short today. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and just unplug that. He doesn't give you much room down in here. Oh. Well, can we... I don't want to unplug all these, but there's this big hose in the way. Ha! Ha, wear it like a hat. Alright. Probably isn't the best time to do this because it's about to rain, but yeah, I can feel it on my booty. And reach down in here. Yep, whatever that was. Whatever was plugged into that, which I'm guessing is the oil pressure sensor. So what I'm thinking is, you know what, we're gonna have decent with a vacuum leak from the timing advance. You can see it right there. Right there. Well, I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and go buy a new oil pressure sensor. Excuse me, guys. So that way I can match it up with a socket, put an extension on it, drop it down on there. Out. Ground. New one in. Plug on. Then she won't leak. So let me call the store. And I will be back. Well, guys, called the parts store. And they said there's two types. Like I said yesterday, or in the last video, my oil pressure sender does not go to a gauge. I apparently just have a light, as he told me on the phone. So there's two types of oil pressure senders to get. One cannot come in until Tuesday, which today is Sunday, so it's 2 days. The other one can come in tomorrow. So if you haven't gotten with the program yet by now, the theme of the show is I'd like to wait. So I'm pulling it out, and it doesn't go to a gauge anyways. So let's see what fits back in. First, I got a handful of sockets, and I have no clue what size they are because I like Northern Tool. They're a good brand, but I bought 100 and something piece socket set from them. They all used to have the size of the socket printed right there, and you can kind of see it. MM clutch 17 maybe. I don't know. Whoever decided that printing numbers on sockets, just that's not good. No fit. All right, so we're gonna go to this one. Almost. All right, so then we're gonna go to the biggest one I grabbed, which I totally expected to be way too big. And it fits. All right, so get the extension and ratchet, and I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, I swear, next video, I absolutely promise, I'll have them phone mount. Hey. No room. Come on, just go in your home. There we go. Well, what in the world? Is it not even tight? What happens if I just tighten it up? Now I would hope that try not to fall. That doesn't leak. Like, what in the tarnation are we doing? So I'm just gonna do this nice and loose and cheap. Spit that back on there. Pull the pine straw out. Break a piece off inside. Put the clip back on. And let's give it a whirl. The keys found their way back to my hip. All right. Whirling. No drips while it's just spinning. Alright, I guess we'll... Did I even put the distributor back in the right place? I was not paying that much attention. I did not. That's why it won't start. Hammond's too far off. Boom. Directly to the left. No fire when there ain't no spark at the right time. Whirling. Come on. How many times is it going to take me to do this? Too many. I'm getting ahead of myself. Slow down here, guy. Just... I just can't keep doing it like this. Just gotta have the juices. Sorry, there's a hose in your way. Now, come on, there. I stand the phone up so y'all can look at it, and then I put my hand directly in the way. Well, that didn't work. Oh, you fell. Why'd you do that? All right. Plug back in. Third time's the charm. Slam. Whirling. Come on now. I just heard it too. All right. Give me a second, guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull this thing out because I thought tightening might help, but tightening is not helping. Hoping it'll come out. Well, guys, things have skipped forward a little bit here, but here is what's left of the sensor. There was this black piece that came out right here, obviously made of plastic, and I had these prongs off of it, and this harness plugged onto it. Well, it's leaking around this plastic piece, so, yeah, I deleted on it, and I do have a plug, but it goes to my 12 valve. Hidden under that table. So I don't really wanna use it. So again, here we go. I am a certified welder, which means I know exactly what I'm doing. No, it doesn't. And that I know exactly the right procedures on how to do this. Absolutely not, because there are no procedures of welding your oil pressure cinder shut. Come on, get in here. It's a family photo. We're gonna do that. And I wanted to go from the inside, so I don't have to deal with going from the outside. And if I can just get this to... Come on. Stop doing tricks. Cannot. That'll work. Alright. So give me a second. And load her up. Make sure I'm on weld. I don't want to blind myself. Going in with no gloves. That's fine. This ain't nothing big. Don't give me that. That's fine. Woo! Probably should have taken the rest of the plastic out of there, but I didn't want to damage the threads trying to feed on this thing any more than I was, because they did not want to come out. And the plastic did. If I can. Woo! There she goes. It smells great, guys. Let me just tell you. Now let me just put this up. This is my Olympic trophy. Olympic Fabricator's trophy. It's a little small. Alright, where's my Teflon tape? Watch that, make sure my house doesn't run out. Well, did the old testing. Seems pretty good, so let me see if I can find some Teflon tape. You know, the stuff that's all in our DNAs that gives us cancer? That stuff. Wrap it on here. I found it! First, you take a little bit of the white tape. Don't even need that much of it. I'm really bad at putting stuff on. Because I like to unwind the tape more than I need to while I'm trying to seal it. Alright, that's probably enough there. Alright. Let's go put the sucker in. Wow, it's amazing how much time I spent yesterday RCVing a distributor and just to find out, you know. Alright. You guys are my eyes. The eagle in the sky. Am I in? Am I in? That feels like it. Right there. Alright. Got it dropped in. See, can you guys see down there? Yeah. It's going in. Now, don't fix things my way, guys. It's not the right way. especially if you're going to be selling it. Or at least disclose it to the person that you're selling it to, that you fixed it. Oh. The Bush way. That's the best way I can describe that. So, alright, well, shimmy on down. Turn the distributor back. Well, thank you for going on there. Clip. Come on. Oh, I learned this trick yesterday. Left hand. 2 times. Maybe. Left hand, 1 click. Come on. What in tarnation? Help me. There we go. Alright. Now, center wire on. Make sure all these guys are on. Alright. Now I'm going to reach back around here and tighten up this hole down just a little bit. Because she was trying to walk on us a little bit. And then I know we got that vacuum line I got to hook up, but it ran for a minute just fine without it. So, alright, she's nice and snug. Let's see if she'll run. Oh no! My window's down. Oh no, I was not prepared, even though I was informed. Now let's see. Come on. What is it now? I didn't plug anything too bad. Is it just the vacuum leak? Because I can take care of that. Yeah, come on. Sneak on over. I can't even see. I'm doing this with my eyes closed. Not really, I'm just feeling by my hand. Alright, that vacuum hose is on. Alright, come on. Light. I know you can do it. Alright, give me a second, guys. Alright, guys, I'm not sure what the problem is, but it's just acting like it's not getting fuel. Alright guys, well, it's raining, so I was not successful on figuring out why this thing doesn't want to start right now. I believe it's a timing issue. I don't really know how. It's only loosened up the distributor enough to turn it and then turn it back. So as of right now, the orange wire that feeds from the coil to the distributor, and it's not, I mean, it is getting spark. So tomorrow, come back, maybe, I doubt it's going to stop raining today. I'm going to leave everything here except for the battery. I need to put it back in the car. Maybe we'll come back tomorrow and it'll just start. Unlikely, but we'll see. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow and we'll see. And we're back. It is a balmy 49 degrees. It doesn't feel that way in the sun. It's kind of nice in the sun, but it's a little chilly. So I think what happened last time is me. Right there. Distributor has a flat blade on it. So all I did was loosen it, pop it up a little bit, just barely. And then I was able to turn the vacuum advance out of the way, if y'all remember. And, of course you remember, it was only a couple minutes for you, go for you. And then pull the oil pressure sensor out, and then pop it back in. Maybe what happened was, I don't know, somehow it just turned, and it's 180 degrees out, because it can't be any other way at a flat blade. It's either this way or it's that way. So I'm gonna pop the distributor back out, 180 degrees, and pop back in. So hold on, don't go nowhere. Alright guys, for whatever reason my camera cut off while I was pulling this out, but I got it out and pulled it out just like this. So what I'm thinking is, can I put this down? See, like I said, it's a flat blade. So I'm just gonna take it, turn it. Well, gosh, do you want to turn? Let me see. Oh, well, that's not good. She don't want to turn, boys and girls. Well, unfortunately, I think this means we need a new distributor. Well, I don't want to give up yet, honestly, on this thing. Can I? Oh, that's great. You gonna go in your home? Well, I think that's exactly what it is. I don't like how tight the distributor is, but old parts are old parts. And you may be thinking, why don't you just go get a new distributor? Well, I'll just be quite honest with you guys. Well, that's not quite in the budget right now. I'd like for it to be, but I don't have a title for this old girl yet. I'm waiting for it to come in. You know, auction stuff. And, I don't know if y'all know this. The U.S. government does not actually have titles for most of their vehicles. They don't need them. They're the government. They don't need to prove that they own the vehicle. So, whenever you buy a vehicle, especially from the military, there isn't a title. So they have to make a title for you and then mail it to you. That or they give you a piece of paper and you have to just fill it out, send it to the DMV. The DMV checks with the government. The government goes, yeah, we sold this vehicle. We no longer own it. Checks out. Issues a title. So, my buddy, I'm not the best at bidding on things. He buys a lot of things at auction. So I asked him to bid it up for me and buy it. And he did. So it's on its way. But even then, you gotta put insurance on this old gal. We're gonna drive her on the road. And I've already got a number of other vehicles that I have insured. Let me see, how many is it? 3? Yeah, 3. So I'm pretty good on paying for more insurance at the moment. Do we have it in there now? Yep. I think that's the opposite way from which I took it out. I really wish my phone would have captured the recording, but that's just the way it is sometimes. So, alright. Of course it's going to be difficult. Oh! Apparently I found the secret. I should have plugged it in before I put the cap on. It's a little bit easier to plug in without the cap. It's also a little bit easier to plug in with 2 hands. So hold on. Plugged in. Positive. Negative. Ain't nothing caught on fire yet, so I don't expect it to. Alright. Fuel can. I gotta pull this thing out again. I'm gonna be a little unhappy with myself that I didn't remember. Because I was depending on you guys. But my phone let me down. So you guys aren't able to tell me. There's the fuel hose. And it's not that the fuel tank is bad. This thing actually has a plastic fuel tank for 1981. I was quite impressed. But the filler neck's completely gone. So I'm gonna go pour gas in this thing and it just goes all over the ground. So I just do this instead. Alright. Key. Did I put it in the right way? Well, that definitely don't seem right. Did I even clock the distributor correctly? I bet you the answer is no. Well, no, it's in the right spot. Let's whirl on it a little bit more. Yeah, I'd say that's not right. Let's try that one more time. All right. So I got the distributor turned around again. So that flat blade doesn't have much to, doesn't grab on much. So yep, that's all it was. The blade wasn't sitting down low enough. And would you look at that? Huh? Doesn't that sound great? Finally. No oil on the ground, no bubbling. Thought I was gonna have to get a new distributor. I'm gonna shut her off real quick. All right. Dipstick time. Wipe this off. Now, I got a buddy who will taste oil. I won't. I mean, you know, I'm all for doing what you want in your own type of mechanical ways. But I know our earth is full of deadly chemicals at this point. So it doesn't really... Come on, why is there's still oil all up and down the dipstick? Wipe this off again. But I still ain't gonna lick oil. Come on now, like. Just change it. Or look at it. Alright, well you tell me this time. Oh, yeah, we're way down. Add is there. We're there. So let me go find some oil and put it in this thing. Before I blow it up too. As much as I like blowing things up. Earl time. Alright. Poured some oil on the old girl. There's the full line. Yep, you can see we're right down below there. Maybe used oil, but used oil is better than no oil. This one's got a vacuum cap in here, but I'd rather, well, maybe, I don't feel like pulling that out right now. Could pull that whole thing out, because I do have the rubber grommet pieces. These came off the Mercury originally. You know, guys, reduce, reuse, recycle. That means hoard your old junk and use it on your new junk. And never hooked up the vacuum line. Bam! Vacuum line's hooked up for the vacuum advance. And climb down. And just like that. Man. Honestly, I think it sounds happier after getting rid of all those vacuum hoses. No oil pressure sensor, because I don't have an oil pressure gauge, just the light. So who needs a sensor? Now I'm gonna let the little girl warm up for a minute here. But you know, you can see from there, she's a bit of a heavy smoker, especially for only 45,000 miles. But don't worry, she'll clean up the mosquitoes real good. Making water. Chalk out. Not that it needs it. You ready to go for a drive? I'm ready to go for a drive. Oh, what now? There we go. The brakes are getting a little sticky again. That was probably that battery. Oh well. It'll be alright. It's broken anyways. Well, batteries don't really get broken like that. They're just bad. She's puffing away like a cloud. Oh, now we seem to be free. Let's go for a little cruise, burn all this oil off. Will she shift? Boom. We definitely are making a smoke screen. Brakes. Brakes. She can use being warmed up. But we really don't have any weird noises. Although I can't see. Neither can you guys. Tell me where to go. Oh, there's a poodle. Just taking it for a little joyride. Left turn! Construction guys. She's got a really stiff pedal. Almost kind of acts like you don't want to go, but she really does. 4-barrel. The steering's alright. I feel like it's pretty responsive, especially compared to my 4-wheel drive. Well, You need a ride? How do I get out of this thing? I should know. Yeah. Well, the big thing is, hopefully we just don't catch fire. That's what matters. Full power! Doggies! Don't chase me. Now, is that really a Christmas decoration? Just cause it's got a hat and a scarf? Hard left. Drift. I'm a pro, guys. I was thinking about getting to them there motorsports where the tires spin and you make a lot of smoke. More corners. This road's got more left turns than a NASCAR track. Another one. Brakes are a little grabby. Let's see if she'll do it. It wasn't me. Definitely not. I don't know who left a giant cloud of smoke coming from the road. Something smells like burnt rubber. Gotta make sure everything's okay. The battery, what are you doing? Why you can't just lay in the yard like that? Come on. Get your act together. Well guys, there's no more oil coming out from underneath it. It ain't knocking, it ain't ticking, it ain't giving any no bad signs. I would say this one's a success. Happy. She's still smoking. You're gonna get cancer. Stop. Well, 81 D250 crew cab, short bed, 318 automatic, probably a 727, but I'm not sure. On the road again. Revived. So that catches it for this one, guys. I'll be gone for a couple days, so that'll be a little bit for the next video. But hope y'all enjoyed this one. If you did, please leave a like down in the description. Too bad the RTV did not work. I was really hoping that the RTV glue in my distributor worked, but that wasn't even the issue. I hate that stuff's back there. But alright. Y'all have a good one.